Get your popcorn ready.
Welcome to the Dallas Cowboy Show. Week 16. Your boy, John Shango, the Stone Thrower. Alright guys, I'm not in no mood to be joking or laughing or anything like that. I was so hurt this week. It's pitiful. It's absolutely pitiful. Look at it. All cried out. No more Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's done. Kool-Aid's done. Okay? Now I don't know. I have never been as pissed. The New Orleans game was nowhere near as disheartening as the loss of this game. So I'm not going through any highlights. I'm going straight through what I think or what's wrong and what we need to do better before we even think about going into the playoffs. All right. First of all, the first person I'm going to, the first group of people that I'm going to start off with is the most important people coming from my standpoint, the fans. You guys. I heard booing of Tony Romo. What the heck is wrong with you people? There was nothing out there that was that kid's fault. That kid was put in a horrible situation, being with our offense turning into a one-dimensional offense without no running game. Nothing. And he's out there busting his behind, stopping big losses with fumbles because the center can't snap the ball right, making incredible plays, and you're going to get down on him because he threw a couple of interceptions because they knew he was going to throw the ball. Now, I don't want to hear it again. I do not want to hear booing of Tony Romo. And that's it. Unless he just completely stinks up for weeks on a row, will you boo Tony Romo? Not having it. Alright, second is the team going into the game, the team itself. Alright? The offensive line had probably one of the worst games with so many mental mistakes. It was pitiful. You were letting them blitz. Why does Philadelphia have their way with you guys? Why can't you understand they blitz? Do you not get the tape? Do you not figure? Can you not figure out after years and years and years of playing the Philadelphia Eagles? Can you not figure out what kind of defense they're running and how they're going to blitz you? Are they that much smarter than you? Huh? I'm just sick of it. The running game was, you know what? Just screw all this. Because the way you played has nothing to do with your mentality of the game. You went in there with no care in the world. You were mentally weak. And that's the second time I've seen that. I've seen you quit. And I've seen you not be there in your minds. And there's no way we can win a championship football game. There's no way we can play championship football with that kind of mentality. So that's the main thing what's wrong with the team. I don't care about plays. I don't care about getting beat here and there. I don't care about X's and O's. Because if you ain't prepared, to give your all when you step out on that field, when you take off the star, now Bill Parcells. Bill, all of us at Cowboys, I hope for some reason, please, somehow, that you can see this. Because we all love you in Cowboy Land. We all love you in Cowboy Land. We all are gracious for what you have done to our organization and everything. However, if you are going to be a shell of the Bill Parcells that we all know and love, then you are doing this team more damage than you are good. When I was watching you win Super Bowls, you were in people's faces. You were cursing out your quarterback. You were doing things that was necessary to get under their behinds to make them play. Now, you have had 2 games where your team has been mentally weak. One, they just quit in New Orleans. And this one, they quit before they got into the field. So I don't know what you got to do, Bill, if you're going to retire at the end of this year and say that's it for you, or are you going to bust some balls this week? All right, I'm saving the best one for last. Mikey. I am almost convinced that you don't even know how to blitz. I'm almost convinced to that point. It is just appalling to watch us get beat the same way. It's appalling to see the little screen pass or the little dump pass to a tight end to go 50 some odd yards because you try to blitz. 12 touchdowns the last 3 games. We cannot win with that. We absolutely cannot win with that. Now, I know you can do the job. Have you been? No, you haven't. No. There's no way I'm going to sit up here and stroke you and say you've done a good job, a decent job. You've done a horrible job. Now it's time for you to suck it up for your job and your reputation in the league to get this shit turned around. If you don't have to get to sleep, if you don't get to eat, I don't care. You go in that room and you study and you figure out how to blitz with this 3-4 defense. You figure out what the Ravens do and what San Diego do and people like that, where the defense puts pressure on the offense and not sitting on their heels waiting to stop whatever the offense is going to do. That's not the way you play defense. You play defense aggressively, and you don't do it. So you get in the film room, you stay up all night, and you study, and you work hard to get this team through this playoffs. All right.